Welcome dear student. So today I am presenting a video on class 7th science, that is nutrition in living organism, and this is part 1 video of this lesson. So let's start the video. Okay, so before starting the lesson, let's answer some questions. So first is, what is malnutrition? So student, malnutrition is a serious condition that happens when your diet does not contain the right amount of nutrient. That means the nutrient which we are required to get energy to our body. So if we are not taking proper nutrient, so it is called as a malnutrition and our body gets weak. It means a poor nutrition and we can see a poor diet. Okay, so next question is, which are the ways to prevent malnutrition? Students, the best way to prevent malnutrition is to eat a healthy, balanced diet, and you need to eat a variety of foods from the main food groups, including like we can add dairy items in our food like milk, curd, paneer, and we can eat eggs and protein also. The food which can contain protein, we should eat fish, eggs, meat, fruits, lots of fruits and vegetables we should include in our diet, so that our diet will get healthy and balanced diet, and it will prevent the malnutrition. Nutrition. So what is nutrition? The process of taking in and using food which takes place in living organism is called as nutrition. That means a healthy balanced diet which we are taking in and using the food to get energy to our body. This is called as a nutrition. Okay, so substances which are digested and assimilated for obtaining energy and for the growth and health of our body are called as a foodstuffs. So what are the foodstuffs? These are the substances which are digested by our body, and this digested foodstuff is getting absorbed by our cells just to get energy, okay, or just to provide energy to do various function and various activity in daily life. So this is called as a foodstuff which is digested and assimilated for obtaining an energy. Nutrients. So what are the nutrients? So nutrients are substance that provides nourishment essential for the maintenance of life and for growth. That means we are taking healthy and balanced diet. So in our diet, like fruits are there, vegetables are there, beans are there, and many more items are there which provides us energy. So these are called as nutrients. Okay, so student, nutrients are of two types. First is the macronutrients and second is a micronutrient. Now what are these macronutrient? So student, the macronutrients including like carbohydrates, protein and fats, okay, and these macronutrients are required in a large quantity to provide us energy. So that's why these are called as a macronutrients. So macro means they are required in large quantity, okay. Now next is a micronutrient. So these including minerals and vitamins, okay, and these minerals and vitamins are required in very small quantity, but then also it is required, although it is a small quantity, but it is essential. So in less quantity it is called as a micronutrient, okay. So student, you should make a difference between macro and micro. Macro means required in large quantity, micro means required in small quantity. Alright, now needs for nutrition. Why this nutrition is required? So first, to supply the energy required for doing work. Now the balanced diet or healthy diet which we are taking in, or food stuff which we are taking in, this food stuff is digested and assimilated by our cells, okay, and these provide us supply the energy which is required for doing work in our daily life. And next is growth and development of the body. Okay, so that means when from a small child, a big adult human being is grown by means of a nutrition only. Okay, so this is required for growth and development of the body. And next is to replace the damaged cells and repair tissue. That means if any injury has been takes place in our body externally or internally, so this nutrition or a balanced diet or healthy diet will helps us to replace the damaged cells and repair the tissue. Now next is to fight diseases. So we know that if we are suffering from any type of a diseases, if we will take a balanced and healthy diet, then only we will able to fight again. Our body is able to fight against particular diseases. So these all are the need for nutrition. Okay, now here modes of nutrition are there. So there are two types or two modes of nutrition. First is okay, so first type is some organism can produce their own food and thus nourish themselves. That means student, we know that plants prepare their own food in the presence of sunlight and by the process of photosynthesis. Okay, and they are preparing their food by own, and that food is used by the plants only. Okay, and this is called as a autotrophic nutrition. That means they are preparing their own food in the presence of sunlight, and that prepared food is used to nourish themselves only. So this is the autotrophic nutrition. Now this is the second mode of a nutrition in which some organisms depend on other organisms like plants or animals for their food. So this is called as a heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, so the animals like the animals which are present or which are depend on the other organism, like some are plant eaters are there, some animal eaters are there. Okay, so these are called as a heterotrophic nutrition. That means they are not preparing their food by own, but they will depend on another organism for their food. So this is called as a heterotrophic nutrition. So student, I hope you all have understood this first part of this lesson, and next part of the lesson we can continue in our next video. Thank you all of you.